Good morning. The sun is in the sky, your alarm has gone off, and you're due to get up and at 'em. When it's time to rise to the occasion of the day, some of us need more of a push than others. While some are the sort to be up with the sun springing out of bed, eager to start the day, others rise slowly, needing a good stretch and a better cup of coffee before they are really awake to the world morning person or not. We've gathered our best quotes for you to welcome the day. Let these quotes inspire you to rise out of bed in the morning and take on the day with a positive mindset, or send a quote to a loved one to inspire them to do the same. No matter how you feel about mornings, our wise, moving, and hilarious quotes will help you start the day on a high note. When the sun came up, I couldn't tell where heaven stopped and the earth began. Tom Hanks. I like my coffee black and my mornings bright. Terry Gilliam. In the morning, a man walks with his whole body. In the evening, only with his legs. Ralph Waldo Emerson. The next morning dawned bright and sweet like ribbon candy. Sarah Addison Allen. I've got nothing to say, but it's okay. Good morning. Good morning, the Beatles. When I'm just waking up, I like to keep a space for my own thoughts and ideas. Checking my phone is not a priority of mine. Andre D. Wagner. She woke up every morning with the option of being anyone she wished. How beautiful it was that she always chose herself. Tyler Kent White. You can only come to the morning through the shadows. J.R.R. Tolkien. Every morning is a beautiful morning. Terry Gilliam. Mornings are like nature in spring humming with the sounds of life and the promise of a fresh new day. Liara Alderson. The morning was full of sunlight and hope. Kate Chopin. It is in the early morning hour that the unseen is seen, and that the far-off beauty and glory, vanquishing all their vagueness, move down upon us till they stand clear as crystal close over against the soul. Sarah Smiley. Make each day your masterpiece. John Wooden.
There is a morning inside you, waiting to burst open into light. Rumi. Think in the morning, act in the noon, eat in the evening, sleep in the night. William Blake. I remind myself every morning, nothing I say this day will teach me anything, so if I'm going to learn, I must do it by listening. Larry King. Not the day only, but all things have their morning. French proverb. I remind myself every morning, nothing I say this day will teach me anything, so if I'm going to learn, I must do it by listening. Larry King. Not the day only, but all things have their morning. French proverb. In the sweetness of friendship, let there be laughter and sharing of pleasures. For in the dew of little things, the heart finds its morning and is refreshed. Khalil Gibran. The sun is new each day. Heraclitus. Prayer is the key of the morning and the bolt of the evening. Mahatma Gandhi. I get up every morning and it's going to be a great day. You never know when it's going to be over, so I refuse to have a bad day. Paul Henderson. The silence in the morning holds lots of expectations and is more hopeful than the silence at night. Victoria Durnack. Smile in the mirror. Do that every morning and you'll start to see a big difference in your life. Yoko Ono. First thing every morning before you arise, say out loud, I believe 3 times Ovid. If you get up in the morning and think the future is going to be better, it is a bright day. Otherwise, it's not. Elon Musk. Do and act on what you believe to be right, and you'll wake up the next morning feeling good about yourself. Janet Reno. Outside the open window, the morning air is all awash with angels. Richard Wilbur. Don't count the days, make the days count. Muhammad Ali. You know that feeling when you wake up in the morning and you're excited for the day? That's one of my main goals in life. Kirsten Dunst. Every morning, my dad would have me looking in the mirror and repeat, today is going to be a great day. I can and I will. Gina Rodriguez. I'm walking on sunshine, and don't it feel good? Katrina and the waves. Waking up this morning, I smile. 24 brand new hours are before me. I vow to live fully in each moment. Thich Nhat Hanh. Every morning, you have two choices. Continue to sleep with your dreams or wake up and chase them. Arnold Schwarzenegger. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Marcus Aurelius. Every morning I wake up saying, I'm still alive, a miracle. And so I keep on pushing. Jim Carrey. I used to love night best, but the older I get, the more treasures and hope and joy I find in mornings. Terry Guillemets. It is a serious thing just to be alive on this fresh morning in this broken world. Mary Oliver. Every day I feel is a blessing from God, and I consider it a new beginning. Yeah, everything is beautiful. Prince. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Then make that day count. Steve Maraboli. In the morning, instead of saying to yourself, I got to wake up, say, I get to wake up. Erykah Badu. When a new day begins, dare to smile gratefully. Steve Maraboli. I wake up every morning literally with a smile on my face, grateful for another day. I never thought I'd see Dick Cheney. Great attitude is like a perfect cup of coffee. Don't start your day without it. Lisa Lieberman Wang. Some people dream of success while other people get up every morning and make it happen. Wayne Huizenga. If you're changing the world, you're working on important things. You're excited to get up in the morning. Larry Page. I arise in the morning torn between a desire to improve the world and a desire to enjoy the world. E.B. White. When you do something beautiful and nobody noticed, do not be sad. For the sun every morning is a beautiful spectacle, and yet most of the audience still sleeps. John Lennon. I never wake up in the morning and wonder why I am here. I wake up and wonder why I am not making here better. Jeffrey Fry. For the past 33 years, I have looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do
what I am about to do today? And whenever the answer has been no, for too many days in a row, I know I need to change something. Steve Jobs. One day you will wake up, and there won't be any more time to do the things you've always wanted. Do it now. Paulo Coelho. My principal motivation is supporting my family, which is not a bad reason for getting up in the morning. Oh, take care of the people who rely on me. Tony Parsons. I am always thinking about creating. My future starts when I wake up every morning. Every day I find something creative to do with my life. Miles Davis. Every morning is a reminder to let go the past and embrace the present. Tanmoy Acharjee. Lose an hour in the morning and you will spend all day looking for it. Richard Waitley. Your Monday morning thoughts set the tone for your whole week. See yourself getting stronger and living a fulfilling, happier, and healthier life. Germany. Kent. Morning is an important time of day because how you spend your morning can often tell you what kind of day you are going to have. Lemony Snicket. The moment when you first wake up in the morning is the most wonderful of the 24 hours. No matter how weary or dreary you may feel, you possess the certainty that during the day that lies before you, absolutely anything may happen. And the fact that it practically always doesn't matters not a jot. The possibility is always there. Monica Baldwin. I've found that the first 30 minutes of my day have the biggest impact on how I feel for the rest of my waking hours. Molly Sullivan. Eating right and taking the time to slow down and plan in the morning is crucial to a productive day. David Moore. The most important thing I do each morning is steady myself by not allowing a sense of urgency to penetrate. Matthew Weatherly White. You've got to wake up each day and understand what that day is about you. We got to have personal goals. Be flexible in getting to those goals, but if you do not have goals, you will not achieve them. Carrie Cohn. Just one small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. Dalai Lama. In 1 minute, you can change your attitude, and in that minute, you can change your entire day. Spencer Johnson. When I wake up, I expect things to be good. If they're not, then I try to set about trying to make them as good as I can. 'cause I know I'm gonna have to live that day anyway. So why not try to make the most of it if you can? Some days they pan out a little better than others, but you still gotta always just try Dolly Parton. Good morning is not just a word. It's an action and a belief to live the entire day. Well, morning is the time when you set the tone for the rest of the day. Set it right. Fane Blake. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day in the year. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Every morning starts a new page in your story. Make it a great one today. Do Xanta Mata. I have always been delighted at the prospect of a new day, a fresh try, one more start, with perhaps a bit of magic waiting somewhere behind the morning. J.B. Priestley. Every morning was a cheerful invitation to make my life of equal simplicity, and I may say innocence with nature herself. Henry David Thoreau. I wake up in the morning and my heart is light, man. It's not heavy. I don't have skeletons in the closet on their way out. Drake. Everyone has highs and lows that they have to learn from, but every morning I start off with a good head on my shoulders saying to myself, it's going to be a good day, Lindsay Lohan. With the new day comes new strength and new thoughts. Eleanor Roosevelt. Nobody can go back and start a new beginning, but anyone can start today and make a new ending. Maria Robinson. The sun is a daily reminder that we too can rise again from the darkness, that we too can shine our own light. S. Ajna. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. Robert Louis Stevenson. Every morning a new sun greets us and our new life begins. Marty Rubin. God's mercy is fresh and new every morning. Joyce Meyer. Each morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. Buddha. Waking up early, connecting with nature, and having my quiet time are priorities to me, and they are non-negotiable. Danette May. One key to success is to have lunch at the time of day most people have breakfast. Robert Brault. An early morning walk is a blessing for the whole day. Henry David Thoreau. The breeze at dawn has secrets to tell you. Don't go back to sleep, Rumi. Do not shorten the morning by getting up late. Look upon it as the quintessence of life, as to a certain extent, sacred Arthur Schopenhauer mornings are so precious because it's when I'm most productive. For me, 30 minutes at 5:30 a.m. is equivalent to at least an hour at 3 p.m. Whitney Johnson. The sun has not caught me in bed in 50 years. Thomas. It is a matter of shame that in the morning, the birds should be awake earlier than you, Abu Bakr. Formula for success, rise early. Work hard, strike oil. J. Paul Getty, cultivate the habit of early rising. It is unwise to keep the head long on a level with the feet. Henry David Thoreau. Let me wake up next to you, have coffee in the morning, and wander through the city with your hand in mine, and you'll be happy for the rest of my little life. Charlotte Erickson. Morning without you is a dwindled dawn. Emily Dickinson. The best feeling in the world is to know that you belong to me and you are mine. Every morning, that is all I need to know, and that itself is enough for me to have a good day. Joseph Moran. Just one look at you and I know it's going to be a lovely day. Bill Withers. Sometimes I wish there was no alarm clock, because that is the only device that wakes me up while I am dreaming of you, Natalie Jones. You are the softness of the morning dew Avijit Das. Every day I want to sleep in your arms and wake up by your side in the mornings. Jagdish Jogi. The best love is the kind that awakens the soul, that makes us reach for more, that plants the fire in our hearts and brings peace to our minds. That's what I hope to give you forever. The Notebook. What is love? It is the morning and the evening star. Sinclair Lewis. The day will be what you make it, so rise like the sun and burn. William C. Hannon. Get up in the morning and look at the world in a way that takes nothing for granted. Everything is phenomenal. Everything is incredible. Never treat life casually. To be spiritual is to be amazed. Abraham Joshua Heschel. If you want to make your dreams come true, the first thing you have to do is wake up. J.M. Power. When you're wide awake, Say it. For goodness sake, it is going to be a great day, Paul McCartney. You've got to get up every morning with determination. If you're going to bed with satisfaction, George Lorimer, be willing to be a beginner every single morning, meester. Eckhart, you are not fully dressed until you wear a smile. Evan Sr. I drink cup of sunlight every morning to brighten myself. Debasish Mraidha. Everyone wants me to be a morning person. I could be one, only if morning began after noon. Tony Smythe. I like freedom. I wake up in the morning and say, I don't know, should I have a popsicle or a donut? You know, who knows, Oscar Nunez. When I wake up in the morning, I feel like a billionaire without paying taxes, Ernie Banks. The first thing I do in the morning is brush my teeth and sharpen my tongue. Dorothy Parker, Dracula, is a morning person compared to me, Kim Dahlmeyer. I wake up every morning at 9 and grab for the morning paper. Then I look at the obituary page. If my name is not on it, I get up, Benjamin Franklin. Today's goals: coffee and kindness. Maybe 2 coffees, and then kindness, Nania Hoffman. Now that your eyes are open, make the sun jealous with your burning passion to start the day. Make the sun jealous or stay in bed, Malik El-Halabi. The brain is a wonderful organ. It starts working the moment you get up in the morning and does not stop until you get into the office, Robert Frost. Be the person that when your feet touch the floor in the morning, the devil says, "I wish they're up." Dwayne Johnson, true terror is to wake up one morning and discover that your high school class is running the country Kurt Vonnegut. Good morning is a contradiction of terms. Jim Davis. Morning is wonderful. Its only drawback is that it comes at such an inconvenient time of day. Glenn Cook. There are 2 ways of waking up in the morning. One is to say, "Good morning, God," and the other is to say, "Good God, morning." Fulton J. Sheen. Morning will come. It has no choice. Marty Rubin. Do you wish me a good morning or mean that it is a good morning whether I want it or not, or that you feel good this morning, or that it is a morning to be good on J.R.R. Tolkien? What irritates me most of all about these morning people is their horribly good temper, as if they have been up for 3 hours and already conquered France. Timur Vermes. Morning, darling. I love you. We're going to have a really great day today. Louise Hay. For each new morning, let there be flow of love. Let there be light of happiness in every direction. Amit Ray. Good morning. Remember, a person can succeed at almost anything for which they have unlimited enthusiasm. Charles M. Schwab. Look out of the window and take in the brightness from the sun. Forget the clouds and shadows of doubt and fear. Life awaits you in all its fullness. It's another beautiful day. Good morning, Ron Manchester. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Zig Ziglar. Life is too short to wake up in the morning with regrets. So love the people who treat you right and forget about the ones who do not. Christy Chung. No matter how bad things are, you can at least be happy that you woke up this morning. D. L. Hewley. Gloom and darkness are temporary. Joy comes in the morning. Sunday. Atalaya. A year from now, you may wish you had started today. Karen Lamb. Even if you're on the right track, you'll get run over if you just sit there. Will Rogers. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Mark Twain. There was never a night or a problem that could defeat sunrise or hope. Bernard Williams. Every sunrise gives you a new beginning and a new ending. Let this morning be a new beginning to a better relationship and a new ending to the bad memories. It's an opportunity to enjoy life, breathe freely, think and love. Be grateful for this beautiful day. Norton Juster.